welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft. Today we're back on the server and here is our market behind us that we worked on last episode. Be sure to go check that out if you haven't already. It's a pretty cool episode and I got a lot of awesome stuff done and I'm really happy with it. So today I have made myself a little to-do list. I have a few things to be doing. The marketplace isn't quite finished, so that's why I've left it up there. But we will be doing one of these things today. I haven't quite decided which one. We've got Beach Hut Hotel Reception, which is that area in there. Instead of making it a separate hotel, I think it's going to join this chain. And we're just going to have some extra hotel rooms in this mountain here, on the side of the mountain, maybe facing that way. So I think that's what we're going to do at some point. We also need to do a shipwreck, which will be out of over there, I think. We've got a lighthouse, which will be built on that little island over there, you can see. Boat hire, which I think will be on the edge of this island, so you can hire boats to go over to that island, but maybe that will be something to do later on when we've actually got that idea planned over there. And also we've got a lifeguard hut or towel, which again will be on the beach somewhere. So I think what we're going to do for today is maybe... let me have a look. So I think something that will be super cool to work on today will be the shipwreck. That is something that I'm pretty excited about doing. It's getting dark though, but let's have a quick look at where I'm planning on putting it. It's going to be a little bit of an awkward place to build it, I think. I'm not sure how deep the water is over there. Actually, it doesn't seem too deep. It looks a little bit flat, so that should be good. But we're going to be doing it about there, I think. Will look cool, or just a little bit this way. And I'm pretty sure that will look pretty awesome. And it just... really nice just being here, you know. I don't know if I really want it to block the sun for when the sun goes down like it just did, which is amazing, by the way. Just look at this at night time. Looks so cool. Love it. But that's what I'm going to be doing today, so let's go ahead, get some materials together, and let's go and build this thing. So I have all of my stuff together and I've decided where I'm going to build it. So that over there is actually a hell of a lot deeper than you might think. Look, it goes right down there. You can't quite see. It's very dark down there indeed. But I think that, you know, shipwrecks have to kind of crash into something, right? And it's deep enough down there for a boat, a large ship to come along, so it wouldn't crash there, would it? It could crash over there, but then again, you wouldn't be able to see it from this angle, so I'm thinking it would have crashed down here. Now, it would have been a long while ago, so we're going to be doing a fairly old-fashioned boat, not too old-fashioned, but we're going to be using planks for the most part, and we are probably going to make it hit about, let's go like there, 1, 2, 3. No, actually, no, let's move it over 1. Let's have 5 along. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then put the other one. And that will be pretty cool, I think. We can, in fact, add a little bit more sand around this just to add to the largeness of this kind of area. And I think then I'm actually just going to build it out this way. And it will be at a good angle so it doesn't block the sunset. It doesn't block too many mountains over there. But it will be just a nice little thing that looks out from up there. So I've started building the framework of the ship, and it's only kind of small. It really can't be any bigger than that, really, to look accurate. But obviously, you're not going to be able to see it from any other angle other than the angle that I just showed you guys from up there. So when you get closer, it does look a little bit odd, but I think this is going to be okay. I tried a few things out in creative, and this is the only kind of way that I guess the ship could look half decent. It's going to obviously be broken quite a lot over here, so I can always go back and change some blocks around, and also have some more fence posts up along this side here, since this will be the side of the ship. But now what I'm going to do is join these bits up here, and then we're going to start building the inside part. So it has started raining quite a bit, but I have bought myself some night vision potions just to make things a little bit easier. I am starting work on the area underneath just to get the angle correct, because it's not quite right at the moment. You can see it looks very much like a little slug or something with a nose. I'm not even quite sure what the hell it looks like. We could have built like a snail shell over here and it would look not too dissimilar from a snail, I don't think. But this is kind of what it's looking at the moment. Now, the inside isn't done just yet. Obviously I need to shape the area quite a lot, but bobbing up and down in the water trying to build is one of the most ridiculous things in the world to try and do. So that is why I'm very glad that I didn't have to do it down there. I'm pretty sure there is a water breathing potion now, which would have made it a little bit easier since I don't actually have an aqua affinity or whatever the other one is called, helmet. So this is looking pretty cool right now. I think I'm going to just spend a lot more time just off camera building it, because it is a little bit you know, if you get seasick, guys, it is bobbing up and down quite a lot, so we are going to have to sort this thing out. Maybe, I'm not even quite sure if I could add like some kind of waves somehow. That would be pretty amazing in Minecraft, but I don't know if there is a way of doing that in vanilla, but, or maybe even just like a little bit of foam with some, what's the word, cobwebs could look kind of cool around the edge. Would that look cool? I'm not quite sure, but I think I'll try out some things, and we are just going to get this thing finished. So we are almost done on this shipwreck, and I don't really want to go up there and spoil the cool view. I think it's turning out pretty cool. It's not exactly as I would have expected, I guess, but I think it still looks pretty good. And for something that isn't going to be used, people aren't going to be coming down here or anything, from that view over there, it looks pretty epic. So there is one thing that we are missing. Now you might be thinking, oh yeah, that thing right in the middle there, the mast, I think that's what it's called anyway, I believe so, is one thing we are missing. So this thing is still going to be pretty much intact. Obviously the, what's the word, I can't actually remember what they're called. Basically the fabric that's attached to the sail, that is attached to this, will in fact be a little bit tattered. Now I was thinking about having it white, but now I kind of want it to be a pirate ship. Because I'm totally not a pirate, guys. No, I'm not really a pirate. People keep saying that my skin is almost pirate-like, which I guess it is. So here we are. We may not have crashed our ship a little bit, but that's fine. So yeah, we can maybe make this a black sail with a little bit of white, maybe just to kind of give the hint that it was a pirate ship with the kind of classic skull mast. That's strange. That keeps happening for some reason. I don't know why, but there we are. That is the mast. We're going to go get some wool and finish this thing off, and then we'll probably move on to a different project, since this has actually taken less time than I thought it would, and it looks pretty cool. So let's go get some wool, and we'll have this thing finished in no time. So here we have it. Look at that over there. That looks pretty epic indeed. I really love it, actually. It's only a little tiny ship, but it works, and it looks like it has sunk right there. I don't know where the other part of the ship would have been, but I guess that is it, splattered all over the sand there. I'm actually going to get rid of those torches, I think, from there, but let's quickly jump in, get rid of these torches just here before any mobs start to spawn. I only really want just a little bit of light coming from there, maybe a little bit of light coming from around there, just as if there's something around the corner. But I'm really happy with it. I think it looks pretty cool. Let's head up here again, take one last look at it before we move on to another project. And I'm pretty impressed, actually, guys. I'm not really one to build boats and ships because I'm not really that good at them, to be honest with you. But I really like that. I also really like that we've got this going on again with the pressure plates. I kind of thought of them as footprints, people coming from the ship, you know, or something, or just stuff scattered. So I might actually add a couple of chests over there scattered on the sand as well. And I think that is pretty much it for that project. I may actually add one little torch just on top of the mast there, because it does kind of disappear into the darkness. The rain is also annoying as hell. It keeps raining. It keeps raining. It just won't stop. But that is it for that project. So we might actually work on another project. We might even actually just work on the start work on the reception area for the hotel, which will be that kind of hotel, as well as maybe some other hotel rooms if I make them. But anyway, let me get that started over here, and we shall start this little project here, which is pretty awesome. So I have dug this area out now, and I really like how it's starting to look. This was a lot closer than I thought. Oh, my jungle tree has grown. Oh, and that tree there, okay. Well, that's fair enough. I've literally only just planted them, which is why I'm surprised that both of them have grown. But anyway, this is the little area that I want as like a little window, I think. And then I've made this central, because obviously I like symmetry. Yeah, I know, my name. And this is the little area where the reception will be. Now, I'm not quite sure exactly what I'm doing down here yet. I got a feeling that it might be quite nice to have a little path. Now, this isn't, you know, a path where it's, you know, it's not going to hit there. I may or may not have fallen down. It will probably hit a little bit lower, so that it actually kind of, I guess, meets up with that. So the spiral staircase will have to, like, continue, I guess, till we get to that level. So that is kind of what I'm thinking there. But also, what might be quite nice is to have a little area of, like, an elevator. Now, I'm thinking about doing something like Mumbo has in his balloon, and Azuma has to his base. The little piston and slime block jump thing, because I want it to just go up high enough that there will be a level up, like about here, about there, across. I might have to, you know, start doing something with up here, but I don't think I'm going to do that right away because I don't have that much time left for this episode. But what we will do is start on this little reception area that's going to be in here. I might even make this one wider just to make it look even nicer and have a lot more room for the reception table. But that's what I'm going to work on now, maybe even the corridor area as well. And let's see if we can make this look as nice as this. So I have started on the designing of this. Now I want this to look a little bit like a hut almost, so it actually really matches those guys over there. And I think that this shape works pretty well. It does look a little bit like it's got wings with these little doors here, but I think that's fine. I had to really attach them to this side because I haven't obviously put any of the other blocks around. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it this high all the way down. I think I will, and I think that will be kind of cool. And I've got a few ideas for this little corridor here. So one of the ideas I had was to build almost like pillar things all the way up. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to be able to do this. Also, that one's going to have to go there, like so. And then I think it could look pretty cool. Let's go up and build it up there as well and see how this looks. It might be a little bit strange. I'm not sure if it's going to work in this kind of scenario, but I think if we give it a good go, it might actually work. So we'll do something like this, I guess, for now. Let's get rid of these over here, and then we'll actually get rid of these as well. I had to block those in because there were creepers around the place. If we get rid of this as well, we might be able to see it a little bit better. And I think that would look kind of cool, having little archways all the way down. We could in fact then have an archway down here as well. Oh, completely building it out of the wrong blocks. And then we could, I don't know if the room is large enough, I don't think it is, to having blocks like that all the way around it. I think that might squish it in a little bit too much, but that kind of thing might work. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead, build this. Probably going to leave the corridor till next episode as well as everything else. But we're going to definitely finish off this reception area here, maybe with a glass fish tank or something down the back, which might look pretty cool. And we could in fact actually get some sugarcane as well. Okay, well that about wraps it up for this episode. That is all I have time for. I finished this pretty much off. I haven't quite done the top or the roof or anything like that yet, but we'll do that either next episode or in between episodes. Oh look, that hut that looks so dark. It's even got a creeper that's just spawned on it. I really need to add those lights over there and over here and everywhere. I really need to add the lighting in general. I have just torches spammed everywhere and they don't even cover everywhere, which is a bit of a pain. But I will do that in between episodes as well as finish off this bit at least. And I'm pretty excited. I really like it. And I've even found like a little pattern that's like really nice. And I've been putting it around the place in different kind of combinations and things. And I really, really like it. I think it'll be really cool. The reason I did the fish tank in this kind of thing is because it mirrors this, which I think is really, really nice to have like a mirrored effect there with the slit of water and the slit of like pretty much water over here as well, which kind of I think works really, really nicely together. So let me know what you think of this. As always, leave a like if you did enjoy. Let's see if we can get to 500 likes. That's pretty amazing if we can do that. And I really need to light this area up in here as well. Maybe just put a torch on the back of the... No, you can't put it on the back of the chair. But it just lights it up enough so it doesn't really look too bad in here. Yeah, but that's it, guys. That's all I've got time for. So leave a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I shall catch you guys next time. See ya!